Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank you for coming. Shh. Please take your seats, open the blue book, and let's pray together. Please rise, page 65 to page 105 will be led today by Mr. Adam Binder. Please rise, page 65.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lesech vivina lehavchin ben yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani betzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamachin mitza'adei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael begivura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten le'af koach.
You may be seated.
Utenenu hayom uvechol yom lechenu lechesed ulerachamim be'einecha uveinei koroenu v'tigmalenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Page 66.
Ashreinu she'anachnu mashkimim u'marevi'im erev v'avoker ve'omrim pa'amayim bechol yom Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et shimcha al makdishei shemecha v'kadesh et shimcha be'olamecha uvishuatecha tarim v'tagbia karnenu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh et shimcha barabim. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu shibane beit hamikdash bimhera ve'yamenu v'ten chelkenu betoratecha v'sham navodecha birakimei olam uchshanim kadmoniot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מאן דעסקין באורייתא די ויתרא הדין ודי וכל אתר ואתר ילהון ולכון שלמה רבה חינה וחינה וחיסדא ורחמין וחין אריכין ומזון הרביך, ופורקנה מן קדם אבוהון דבישמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו וברחמיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. page 72.
היום יום שבת קודש. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולתה בו.
page 80. לדוד אדוני אורי ואישי. That's only 6 weeks a year, so I did not do bother. I will do, you do 80. קווה לאדוני חזק ויאמץ ליבך וקווה אל אדוני. page 81.
מזמור שיר חנוכת הבית לדוד. למען יזמרך כבוד ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם אודך.
Mourners Kaddish on page 82. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחי את כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83 for Pesukei de Zimra. Everybody open a book, we can pray together, please.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם, ברוך הוא, ברוך עושה וראשית, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך גוזר ומקיים, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעיו, ברוך חי ליד וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו. מלך משובח ומפאר עדי עד שמו הגדול, ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מהולל בתשבחות.
You may be seated, page 84, we go page by page.
כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו ויום קוראנו. ואני בחסדך וטבתי יגל ליבי בישועתך, אשירה לאדוני כי גמל עלי.
Page 87.
יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך, Adonai tsori vegoali. Podeh Adonai nefesh avadav, velo yishmu kol hachosim bo.
Page 89.
Vihino am Adonai Eloheinu aleinu, uma aseh yadenu konena aleinu, uma aseh yadenu konenehu.
יושב בסתר עליון בצל שדי יתלונן.
Orech yami maspiehu ve'arehu bishuati. Orech yami maspiehu ve'arehu bishuati. Beit Yisrael baruchu et Adonai, Beit Aharon baruchu et Adonai, Beit HaLevi baruchu et Adonai, Yirei Adonai baruchu et Adonai, Baruch Adonai mitzion, Shochen Yerushalayim, Hallelujah.
Please rise together, page 92, page 92 for the great Hallel.
Noten lechem lechol basar, ki leolam chasdo, hodu leol hashamayim, ki leolam
You
chasdo.
may be seated, page 93. We go page by page.
Yehi chastecha Adonai aleinu ka'asher yichalnu lach. Lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzori velo avlata bo. Eidotecha ne'amnu me'od leveit chanav kodesh Adonai le'orech yamim. Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Ya'anenu Ve'yom Koreinu.
Ashrei on page 96.
Tehillat Adonai Edaber Pi Vivarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Leolam Va'ed Ve'anachnu Nevarech Ya Me'ata Ve'ad Olam Hallelujah. Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai echzior ledor v'ador, Hallelujah.
Bonei Yerushalayim Adonai.
Lo asachen lechol goi umishpatim bal yeda'um, Hallelujah. וירם קרן לעמות תהילה לכל חסדיו לבני ישראל עם קרבו הללויה. לעשות בהם משפט כתוב, הדרכו לכל חסידיו, הללויה. כל הנשמה תהללויה, הללויה. כל הנשמה תהללויה, הללויה.
Please rise together, page 100, page 100, the final paragraph.
וברוך שם כבודו לעולם, וימלא כבודו את כל הארץ, אמן ואמן. ומצאת את לבבו נאמן לפניך. כמו עבד במים עזים. ויאמינו באדוני ובמשה עבדו. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נשמת כל חי תברך את שמך.
You may be seated, page 104.
ברכי נפשי את אדוני וכל קרבי את שם קודשו. האל בתעצומות וזורך הגדול בכבוד שמך, הגיבור לנצח והנורא בנורותיך, המלך היושב על כיסא רם ונישא.
Thank you very much. At the binder, we are on page 105. Middle of the page, Canto Beru. Shochenat.
שוכנת מרום וקדוש שמו, מרום וקדוש שמו, וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני, לישרים נאווה תהילה, בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל ולקלס, על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות, דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך, לעד מלכנו.
Please rise, page 106.
ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודאות, אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אל חיי העולמים. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ינוצי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה וינדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכנה ושירתה תושבחנה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
Jonah, please come up and present the talmud. Congregation, you may be seated. Okay, you speak. You pay attention. Take the hands from the pocket. Who speak first? Who speak first? Usually the woman have the last word.
I will speak.
Okay.
Jonah, my heart overflows with pride and gratitude to Hashem as I stand here witnessing my third child being called to the Torah this morning. You started Hebrew school here at Valley Bet Shalom in kindergarten, and to finally see this crowning moment is a testament to your dedication and commitment to Judaism and your community. Sorry. Milestones like this are what parents live for. You've grown up in what seems to be the blink of an eye. We always lose sight of what is really important in life and the countless distractions in our everyday routines. Becoming a bar mitzvah is that point in your young life to pause and assess the new journey that lies ahead of you. As we stand here on the bima, I see before me my beloved son transitioning into manhood. As a seasoned mother of two teenagers, I'm well aware of what's in store for me. And that being said, I'm not exactly thrilled that you're growing up so fast. Jonah, your bright smile, warm heart, and compassion for others will contribute to your future success. Ralph Waldo Emerson, a famous lecturer and poet, quoted, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you." Being a Persian American Jew is what makes you uniquely you. Make good use of your strengths and the tools you've been given to make a change in the world and to make your presence known. Be generous with your spirit and make a difference with your wisdom and kindness. Congratulations on your bar mitzvah, Jones. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Mazel tov.
Jones, today you are closing the first chapter of your life as a child and starting a new life journey as a young man. With adulthood comes more responsibilities, independence, and planning of your future. I am a tough love kind of dad with you and your siblings regarding education, discipline, and what is really important in life. Every parent wants the best for their kids, and I'm no different. I try to share my life success and failures with you so that you can learn and grow from them. Learning from someone else's experiences further adds to your knowledge because it's not just what you learn in a textbook that matters. In fact, it reminds me of when we talk in the car on the way to school. Our conversation usually ends with a sentence. Knowledge is power. Today, like every other day, I want to emphasize to you that another significant thing in life is time. When it goes, it will never come back. Don't put off doing anything you set your mind to, or say what needs to be said. Use time wisely and cherish every moment of it. Finally, and most importantly, I like to say that I'm proud of you for what you have accomplished so far in your young life. A small example of what was a proud dad moment for me was when you took it upon yourself to disassemble a broken roller skate, extract the parts, and use it to create a homemade fidget spinner. Someone at school actually wanted it, and we even paid you for it. That showed me that you have all the making of an inventor, an engineer, and a businessman. Don't ever lose sight of that creativity and resourcefulness, because those characteristics are the building block of success. Mazel tov on your big day. Watching you become a bar mitzvah is a day I will always treasure. Even though I don't say it every day, you're a pretty amazing kid with a bright future ahead of you. I love you with all my heart and always be there for you. Congratulations, son.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahitatef b'tzitzit.
Mazel tov to Jonah and to your parents on this wonderful day as you are stepping into our community as a bar mitzvah. We're about to begin our shacharit service, our morning service. Now that our preliminary prayers have been said, I ask the congregation to please rise with me for the words of Baruch Hu, page 108.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or u'rechoshech oseh shalom u'vorei et hakol hakol yoducha ve'hakol yeshabchucha.
You may be seated at the bottom of page 107.
Ein ke'er k'Adonai Eloheinu ba'olam hazeh ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא, אפס בלתך גואלנו למות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים, ברוך ומבורך בכל נשמה. גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת וטבונה סובבים אותו. המתגאה על חיות הקודש, ונענר בכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו יצרם, בדעת, בבינה ובהשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מושלים בקרב תבל, מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגה, נאה זיוום בכל העולם, שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם, עושים בהמה רצון קונם. פאר וכבוד נוצרי בלי שמו, צהולה ורינה לזכר מלכותו. קרא לשמש ויזרח אור, ראה והתקין צורת הלבנה. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארת וגדולה, שרפים ואופנים בחיות הקודש. לי 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 Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Shevach notnim lo, kol teva marom, tiferet ho gedula, serafim veofanim, vechayot hakodesh, lael asher Shabbat mikol ha'ma'asim bayom hashvi'i. ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע תפרצורנו כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים וכולם עושים באימה וביראה רצון קונם וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושו ובטהרו בשירו ובזמרו ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלשו וכולם מקבלים עליהם מול מלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח בשפה ברורה ובנימה קדושה כולם כחרונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנשאים ליום הצרפים ליום התם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקום יברניתם אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות אהבה רבה אהבתנו אדוני אלוהינו חמלה גדולה מתרה חמלת עלינו אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו שבטחו בך אבינו מלכנו ותלמדם חוקי חיים כן תכוננו ותלמדנו אבינו האב הרחמן המרחם רחם עלינו ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע ללמוד וללמד לשמור ולעשות ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה והארננו בתורתך ודבק לבנו במצוותיך ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך ולא נבוש לעולם מבואר ולא הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ ותוליכנו כמומיות לארצנו כי אל פועל ישועות אתה ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת להודות לך ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר מעמו ישראל באהבה.
Amen. We turn to page 112 as we gather our four corners of our talit, our tzitzit, together as Jonah leads us in the words of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meyodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'elech asher anochi metzabecha hayom al levavecha veshinamtam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlavtecha vaderech ושוכבך ובקומך וכתרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. עודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת אבותינו אתה מעולם מגן.
We're on page 114.
אתה הוא אדון. תהילות אל עליון ברוך ומברך משה בני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו עולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלה שירה חדשה שימחו גלים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם עודו והמליכו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם
We
ועד.
rise together.
צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ובטחנו בך יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
We turn to page 115b. Jonah leads us in the opening page of the Shacharit Amidah, the Shacharit prayer.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Anora El Elyon Gomel לחוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רמים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לה, מלך מימי ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה לזה ויאמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנשאים ליום הצרפים, ליום הצם, ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מלכים אנחנו לך. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מלכים אנחנו לך. מתי, מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון? מתי, מתי תמלוך, תמלוך בציון? בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש, תתגדל ותתקדש, בצור ירושלים, ירושלים עירך. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראנה מלכותך, הדבר האמור בשירי וזכר. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור אדוני גיגון לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושפחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Page 117 and following is a silent portion of the Shacharit Amidah. A few moments for private prayers, meditations, and reflections, the conclusion of which you may be seated. Turn to page 120. Sing Sim Shalom.
שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברכנו אבינו כולנו כאחד באור פניך, כי באור פניך נתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך. תורת חיים ואהבת חסד וצדקה וברכה ורחמים וחיים ושלום. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך. וטוב וטוב בעיניך לברך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. ויתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברה כנותיהם ימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בני ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו, יהי שמי רבה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומה מנסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו, בריחו לילה מן כל ברר ושירתה, תושבחה ונחמתה, דמירם ימה ויאמרו, תקבל צור הון ובעד הון לכל ישראל, קודמה ונמשמעיה ויאמרו, יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו, עושה שלום עם רביו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו, Amen.
Shekoach Cantor Baron for leading us in Shachrit, as well as to Jonah for leading us in other portions of the Shachrit, and Adam, if you're still here, Yasher to you for helping us out with our opening prayers, Pasukei de Zimra this morning, and a Boker Tov and a Shabbat Shalom to all of you. It's nice to have you here. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom. Rabbi Farkas, it's nice to have you here today. And a Mazel Tov again to the Yunesi family on Jonah's Bar Mitzvah. We're about to take out the Sefer Torah and to do a little study and reading of it together. But before we do that, we like to make sure that we all know each other in this room. So why doesn't everyone just stand up for a moment, reach across the aisle, and reach behind you, in front of you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom, tell them your name, give them a kiss, give them a hug. What, 100 people? 70? Good. If you've been honored this morning with opening the Ark or taking out the Sefer Torah or being a Gabbai this morning, I ask you to come forward at this time, including Samim, Tami, and Sherry Yunesi, as well as Michael Yerma'in and Bobby Bachram Yunesi, please come up, as well as Yusuf Yunesi. And I ask the congregation to please turn in their blue Sidurim to page 139 as we begin our Torah service together. And as the Ark is opened, I ask the congregation to please rise.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malchutecha malchut kol olamim, u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai Eloch, le'olam evad. Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Al harachamim, heitiva v'ritzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chomat Yerushalayim, Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Hivecha levad batachnu, Melech el ram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Vayehi min Aharon, vayomer Moshe, Koma Adonai, veyachotzo yevecha, veyanusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'nevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Berich Shemei Demarei Halema Bei Anarachis Velishmei Kadisha Yakira Anna Emar Tushmechan Bei Anarachis Velishmei Kadisha Yakira Anna Emar Tushbechan Yehi Ravakadamach L'Tiftach Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Tiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod kichol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz kichol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz lecha Adonai hamamlacha ve'amit na'aseh lechol rosh romemo Adonai Eloheinu V'hishtachavu L'Adon Rogelo Kadoshu Romemu Adonai V'hishtachavu lehar kodesho ki kadosh Adonai ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu L'menatzeach shir mizmor Arir l'Adonai Kol haaretz 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 Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim Ha'olam omed Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim Ha'olam omed Al haTorah ve'al avodah ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Please take your seats, and you're welcome now to close the blue prayer books and take out the large volume of the red Chumash, and you'll find the reading for this morning from Parshat Ki Tavo on page 1140, 1140. V'haya ki tavo ala aretz asher Adonai noten lecha nachala. It will be that when you arrive in the Holy Land, in the land that God is giving you as an inheritance, and you possess it and you settle it, you shall take of every first fruit of the soil while you harvest the land that God is giving you, put the fruit in a basket, go to the place where God will choose, and you'll present that fruit to the priest. This is the first ritual, the first rite of Jewish acknowledgement. And you will say to the priest, I acknowledge this day before the Lord your God that I have entered the land which God swore to give us. And the priest will take the basket from you and set it down in front of the altar. And then you will recite as follows. Arami Ovei Ravi. This section is familiar because this is the core of the Passover Seder. My father was a wandering Aramean. He went down to Egypt with meager numbers. He sojourned there. But there he became a great and populous nation. The Egyptians dealt harshly with us and oppressed us. They imposed heavy labor. We cried to the Lord our God, and God heard our plea, saw our plight and our misery and our oppression, and freed us from Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. It is a common human impulse that when we arrive in a new place, when we arrive in a new life, when we make a big change in life, to not look backwards, but to only look forwards. It is an impulse to say everything that happened before is irrelevant. What happened before is not important. What happened before has no impact on what is to happen next. And so I'm going to change everything. People, when they come to a new country, they change their names. They change their dress. They change their language. They change their custom. Sometimes they even change their faith. I don't want to be who I was. I have left that part of my life behind. I want nothing to do with it. I only want to move forward. And you could imagine the same thing happening here. A people having been enslaved, having tasted the bitterness and humiliation of slavery, might very well say, I want nothing to do with that anymore. Push it away. Don't think about it. Don't include it in my self-definition. After all, being a slave is nothing to be proud of. Being a slave is nothing to be exalted. I want to push it away, and especially if the memory is a painful memory. If the memory is a memory of oppression and persecution and humiliation, I want to push it away. I want nothing to do with it. And the Torah says you're not permitted to do that. You have to integrate who you were and who you are so that you can become who you are meant to be. You don't have to relive the bitterness. You don't have to make it poison your soul. You don't have to allow it to make you down, to make you angry. But you have to learn the lessons of that experience, because if you just push it behind you, it will sneak up and bite you again. There's no way to push it behind you completely. You have to face it and understand what happened to you and learn a lesson from it. And here the Torah is particularly interested that you learn a lesson from this experience, because you are the Jew you are not because you were chosen by God, not because you are a descendant of royalty, because on the contrary, because you're a descendant of a slave. Because you're a descendant of a slave, you are going to walk the world differently. You are going to be sensitive to things that people are ordinarily sensitive to. You will hear the cry of those who are oppressed, and you will see the plight of those who are put down, and you will be intentionally sensitive to their needs. Because you were a slave, you're going to create a certain kind of society. A society in which no human being is subjugated. No human being is broken by politics. No human being is broken by economics. This has to be integrated in who you are. And so the Torah forces you at the greatest moments of joy, to stop for a moment and remember the long and difficult and painful path that brought you here. Here's the Torah's right for the first fruits. Now, what could be more joyful than that? You arrive in the land, you take a farm, you farm the fruits, you farm the land, you grow the fruit, and those first fruits are so sweet and so precious and so beautiful. Why at that moment of all moments would you want to go back and remember the pain of being a slave? Because at that moment you will not understand what these fruits mean. But more than that, your children won't understand. You remember what it was like to be a slave. But your children are growing up in prosperity and freedom, and they're not going to know. And they're not going to have the sensitivities that you have. And they're not going to have the sensibilities, the way of thinking that you have. And so you're at that moment of greatest joy, you're going to say to the community, to your children, here's who we really are. Here's the story of the long journey that brought us to this place. Think about this. At the end of a wedding, you break a glass. Anyone ever seen that tradition? Why, of all things, do you break a glass at the end of a wedding? I mean, of all of the symbols that one would want to bring to a wedding, I can imagine 1,000 different ways to end a wedding. Why, of all the symbols, do you smash a glass? Why do you do that? Because you want to remember at this moment of intense joy, of exquisite, perfect joy, that we had to go through moments of destruction. We had to go through hell to reach this heaven. And that's part of our sensibility, and it makes the moment poignant. It makes the moment important. It makes the moment deeper. It makes the moment actually more joyful to remember at that moment who we are. How many of you, don't raise your hands because I don't want to embarrass anybody. How many of you ever sat down with your grandparents and listened to their stories? How many of you have ever heard their stories of how they grew up and how they developed and how they came? My family came to this country 2 generations ago. And my brothers and I made it a process. Actually, every Pesach we did this because the Passover story reminded us to sit with the aunts and uncles and grandparents and ask them to recite to us the story of how and why they came to America. And some of those stories were deeply painful stories of saying goodbye to parents and friends, saying goodbye to lands that they loved, saying goodbye to people they cared for, because they had this intuition that if they didn't leave Europe, they wouldn't make it ever, and they were right. And we grew up with a deep sensibility of who we are as children of immigrants, of what we owe the world because we were allowed into this country and given freedom, of how precious these gifts of freedom and prosperity and security really are. That process of sitting down and saying, I was this, but now I'm this, and here's the journey that got me here, that's a very important process of self-development. And so the Torah gives us a formula for how we're to gather together the stories of our ancestors and carry them with us, so that none of us thinks, I did this on my own. Jonah, you're a wonderful bar mitzvah today. But I have good news and bad news. The good news is you achieve great things in your life and will achieve great things in your life. But the serious news is it's not because of you did it on your own. You did it because your parents sacrificed and risked and put everything into the world. Your grandparents made decisions far beyond anything you'll ever have to think about in your life in order to bring you to this moment and to give you the gifts that you will enjoy for the rest of your life. That should not spoil the moment. It should make it deeper and wiser and much more powerful. Give you something even greater to say thank you for. You are the end, the immediate end of a long process of people who dreamed about you. And you are the product, the gift of their dreams. And that places a huge responsibility on your shoulders. It also gives you a tremendous uplift, because all of their hopes and all of their prayers and all of their courage and all of their wisdom and all of their strength are invested in you. And they're expecting great things of you, as am I. So let's read the Torah. You'll find the Torah reading on page 1140. Call our bar mitzvah forward to read for us the first aliyah. Good morning, Rabbi.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל התורה יעמדו אורי הבר מצווה משה בן ידידיה ורבעל רחל בת יצחק ואילנה ראשונים ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
Even with the tochet at the end.
Top of the page. Tzitzit. Two corners. Touch it here. Kiss it. Top of the page. Baruch. Together. Baruch et. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. repeat. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל נתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אמן.
Amen. V'haya ki tavo el haaretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach nachala v'risha v'yashavta ba v'lakachta mereshit kol peri adama asher tavi me'artzecha asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach v'samta v'tena v'alachta el hamakom asher yivchar Adonai Elohecha l'shakem shemo sham uvata el hakohen asher yihye bayamim hahem ve'amarta elav higati hayom l'Adonai Elohecha kivati el haaretz asher nishba Adonai la'avotenu latet lanu.
Touch the Torah. Kiss it. The bottom of the page together.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chaye olam notat betochenu. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Move to my side. יעמדו ניסן בן מרדכי וטובה אילנה בת משה ודליה לעלייה השנייה.
Amen.
Touch the Torah.
אדוני עמכם.
ברכה אדוני.
רבנן ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Velakach hakohen hatene biyadecha vehinicho lifnei mizbach Adonai Elohecha ve'anita ve'amarta lifnei Adonai Elohecha Arami oved avi vayered Misraimo vayagor sham bimtei me'at vayahi sham legoy gadol atzum verav vayareu otanu hamitrim vayanunu vayitenu aleinu avoda kasha.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו את תורתו תורת אמת והיה עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
To my side, please. יעמדו דוד בן ידידיה וברכה שרה בת אברהם ושרה רבקה בת דוד ושרה לעלייה השלישית. Any minute. Touch Baruch Adonai Avorach Leolam. Repeat. Baruch Adonai Avorach Leolam. For me, all the way up to here.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu melchol ha'amim, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vanitzak. Amen.
Amen. Vanitzak El Adonai Elohei Avotenu Vayishma Adonai et kolenu Vayar et onyenu Ve'et amalenu Ve'et lachatzenu Vayotzienu Adonai miMitzrayim Beyad chazaka uvizroa netuya uvmora gadol uvotot uvmoftim vayivienu el hamakom hazeh vayiten lanu et haaretz hazot eretz zavad chalav udevash ve'ata hine heveti et reshit peri hadama asher natata li Adonai vehinachto lifnei Adonai Elohecha vehishtahavita lifnei Adonai Elohecha v'samachta v'chol hatov asher natan lecha Adonai Elohecha uvetecha ata v'halevi v'hager asher b'kirbecha.
Together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Move to my side. יעמדו בנימין בן ידידיה ובררה, חנייתה בת שמואל ויהודית, יהושע בן בנימין וחנייתה לעלייה הרביעית. ציצית, קורא עוד את הליד. ברכו את אדוני, לא. ברכו את אדוני, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. רפיט. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'char banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ki techale la'aser et kol masar tivuatecha bashana hashlishit shenat hamaaser v'natata lalevi lagir layatam v'la'almana ve'achlu visharecha v'saveu ve'amarta Lifnei Adonai Elohecha biarti hakodesh min habayit vegam netati lalevi velager layatam velaalmana kechol mitzvotecha asher tivitani lo avarti mi mitzvotecha velo shachachti lo anchalti ve'oni mimenu velo viarti mimenu betame vel natati mimenu lamet shamati bechol Adonai Elohai asiti kechol asher tivitani hashkifa mimon kudshecha min hashamayim v'uvarech et amacha et Yisrael ve'et hadama asher natata lanu ka'asher nishbata lavotenu eretz zavad chalav udevash.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. We think that failure is a great spiritual problem, and it is, because failure demands that we change the way we act and change the way we think and reimagine who we are, and that we accept our own flaws and shortcomings. That's the theme of the high holidays. But the Torah is worried equally about succeeding, because success presents its own spiritual problems. Success presents the problem of arrogance, the problem of selfishness, the narrowing of vision. If you'll put a finger in the Torah where we just finished and turn with me back to page 1041. Page 1041, which is chapter 8, beginning with verse 7. Moses says to the people, we're about to enter this land. The Lord your God is bringing you a good land, a land with streams and springs and fountains issuing from plain and hill, a land of wheat and barley, vine and figs and pomegranates, a land of olive trees and honey, a land where you may eat food without stint and you will lack nothing. You are coming into the Garden of Eden. You are going to succeed. You are going to get all of your dreams. They're all going to come true. And you're going to have the exquisite opportunity to raise your children in the world of your dreams. What are the spiritual dangers of prosperity? What are the spiritual pitfalls of success? Look at the next page. Take care, he says, lest you forget the Lord your God and fail to keep his commandments, his rules and laws that I enjoin you. And when you have eaten your fill, and have built fine houses to live in, and your herds and flocks have multiplied, and your silver and gold have increased, and everything you own has prospered, beware lest your heart grow haughty and you forget. Go down the page to the bottom of that section, and you say to yourself, my own power and the might of my own hand have won this wealth for me. Be careful that you imagine yourself as a self-made man, as a self-made woman, because there is no such thing in the world. There are rewards that come with hard work, and there are rewards that come with diligence, and there are rewards that are offered to those who are bright and clever. But there's nobody in the world who can say, I did this myself. We are all the products of families. We are all the result of dreams. We are all given the gifts of the sacrifices that those who came before us made. And the principal problem of that attitude, of the guy who says, look what I did, is that the next line is, and I owe you nothing. I have no reason to open my hand to the other because I did this, you should do this. I have no reason to open my hand to the community. Let them support themselves. Look what I did. The arrogance of prosperity and success. And there's even a deeper part to it, because there's a sort of ethic that goes along with it, a social Darwinism that says, because I'm successful, that shows that God blesses me. I'm successful, I'm a winner because I am better. And you, who are not as successful, you're a loser. And who cares about losers? And who should care about losers? And the guy who says, and makes a politics of this and says, we shouldn't support losers, they just drag us down. We should support winners. When that happens, then success has become poisonous. It has become a toxin to the soul. It has become a toxin to the community. It will destroy us. Because at that point, that person forgets that grandfather and grandmother who sacrificed everything so that he could go to school. Forgets the great-grandmother and grandfather who came from another land and came here vulnerable and risked everything to start a life together. And that person forgets the people who lent his family a hand. I mean, you all read the stories this week, which were so ironic. All of the congressmen from the state of Texas who voted against aid for the hurricane victims in New York and New Jersey suddenly discovered that when you're the victim of a hurricane, it helps a lot when the federal government lends you a hand. All right, there's a little sweet irony to that story. The question was, what were they thinking in the beginning? What were they thinking in the beginning when families in New York and New Jersey were homeless because of a hurricane and that the community had nothing to offer them? That's the poison of prosperity and the poison of arrogance. And so the Torah forces us once a year at least, particularly on this day of first fruits. And I would suggest this is symbolic of all of these enormously sweet days when a family has the sweet opportunity of bringing a child to bar mitzvah, when families have the beautiful opportunity to stand with their children beneath the chuppah, when families have the opportunity to celebrate the goodness of life, to stop and take a breath and say, and let us remember the journey that brought us, and all of those who opened a hand to welcome us, and let us open our hands to them. Let us open our hands to them in the way that hands were opened to us. Let's continue now with the Kriyah, page 1143.
יעמדו דניאל בת משה ורחל, אילן בן משה ורחל, לעלייה החמישית. Page 1143, verse 16, the fifth Aliyah, the chant from now on by Sarah Fagan. Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Hayom hazeh Adonai Elohecha metzavcha la'asot et hachukim ha'ela ve'et hamishpatim ve'shamarta ve'asita otam bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha et Adonai he'emarta hayom liot lecha le'Elohim ve'olechet bidrachav ve'lishmor chukav u'mitzotav u'mishpatav ve'lishmoa bekolo V'Adonai v'hemircha hayom lihiot lo le'am segula kasher diber lach ve'lishmor kol mitzotav ultitcha elyon al kol hagoim asher asa litila u'lashem ultifart ve'lihiotcha am kadosh l'Adonai Elohecha kasher diber.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet B'chayei Olam Nota B'tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
יעמדו
Mazal Tov.
עדנה בדינה, יעקב בן ירחמיאל, לעלייה שישית.
ברוכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vayetzav Moshe veziknei Yisrael et ha'am lemor shamor et kol hamitzvah asher anochi metzaveh etchem hayom v'haya bayom asher ta'avru et hayarden el haaretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach v'hakimot alecha avanim gedolot v'sadeta otam basid v'chatavta alehen et kol divrei haTorah hazot be'orecha leman asher tavo el haaretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten lecha Eretz zavat chalav udvash kasher diber Adonai Elohei avotecha lach.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו הדין הבת, מאיר ואסתר, חיים פינס וחנה ונטלי בת, מיכאל וכעולה עלייה השביעית.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. והיה בעוברכם את הירדן, תקימו את האבנים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום בהר עיבל, ושרדת אותם בסיד, ובנית שם מזבח לאדוני אלוהיך, מזבח אבנים, לא תניף עליהם ברזל, אבנים שלמות תבנה את מזבח אדוני אלוהיך, והעלית אליו עולות לאדוני אלוהיך, וזבחת שלמים ואכלת שם, ושמחת לפני אדוני אלוהיך, וכתבת על אבנים את כל דברי התורה הזאת באר היטב.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי, והמליך מלכותי, בחיי חול וביומי, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קר, ויאמרו יהי שמרה במבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ויאמרו אמן. יעמוד הבחור הבר מצווה, יונה בן משה ורחל, מפטיר חזק חזק. The maftir you will find on page 1159, verse 6. Take the tzitzit, Torah touch. You hold it here.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם. Repeat.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. ותבואו אל המקום הזה, ויצא סיחון מלך חשבון, ואוג מלך הבשן, לקראתנו למלחמה, ונקם וניקח את ארצם, וניתנה לנחלה, לראובני ולגדי ולחצי שבט המנשי, ושמרתם את דברי הברית הזאת, ועשיתם אותם למען תשכילו את כל אשר תעשו. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Get your speech enough Torah. Yamdu amagbiya v'hagolel.
We rise together as the Sefer Torah is lifted and wrapped.
Down and up. Go. Vezot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Israel al pi Adonai.
Beyad Moshe. Please be seated. We will continue now with the Haftarah, which you will find on page 1160 and 1161, which will follow Jonah's commentary.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. The whole book of Deuteronomy is made up of Moses' farewell speech. My parsha is near the end of the book. Moses commands the people to be grateful once they have entered the promised land. When they entered the land, each family took fruit, put it in their baskets, and brought it to the priest. The priest would then take the baskets of fruit and set it down in front of the altar. Then each family tells their story, beginning in Egypt and ending up in the promised land, Israel. This past summer was one that I will never forget. My family, friends, and I traveled to the Holy Land of Israel. I had a small ceremony at the Western Wall. The spiritual experience will always be an amazing memory for me because I felt deeply connected to my Jewish roots and can't wait to go back again someday. A bar mitzvah is when a boy turns into a young man and he carries forth Jewish traditions and values. It is important to become a bar bat mitzvah to pass on Judaism from one generation to the next. I will do my best to stay true to my Jewish heritage and fulfill my responsibilities to my community. For my mitzvah project, I will donate a portion of my gifts to our family's favorite charity, Friends of the IDF. Israeli soldiers put their lives on the line to protect the state of Israel. The number of wars and conflict the IDF has been involved in makes it the most trained armed forces in the world. This is why it is so important to support them. I want to thank everyone for being here to support me. This wouldn't be special without all of you. I want to thank Cantor Barron for not only helping me with my prayers, but some of my speech too. I want to thank Rabbi Feinstein for guiding me with my Torah portion, helping me with my speech, and being by my side today. I also want to thank Cantor Jay for teaching me my prayers and helping me understand my parsha. I thank my siblings, Kiana, Elon, and Mia, for supporting me throughout this whole experience. But most of all, I want to thank my parents for being so supportive of my Hebrew learning and for everything they do for me. It is because of them that all this became possible. They always encourage me to set goals and reach them any way that I can. I love all you so much. Thank you all for being here this morning, and Shabbat Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'neviim tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hana'amarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Kevod halevanon elayich yavo berosh tidhar utashur yachdav lefa'er mekom miktashid umkom raglai achabed v'halechu elayich shechoach b'nei me'anayich והשתחוו על כפות רגלייך כל מנעצייך וקראו לך עיר אדוני ציון קדוש ישראל תחת היותך עזובה ושנואה ואין עובר ושמתיך לגאון עולם משוש דור ודור וינקת חלב גויים ושוד מלכים תינקי וידעת כי אני אדוני מושיעך וגואלך אוויר יעקב תחת הנחושת אבי זהב ותחת הברזל אבי כסף ותחת העצים נחושת ותחת האביניך ברזל ושמתי פקודתך שלום ונוגסייך צדקה לא ישמע עוד חמאס בארצך שוד ושבר בגבולך וקראת ישועה חומותייך ושמרייך תהילה לא יהיה לך עוד השמש לאור יומם ולנוגה הירח לא יאיר לך יהיה לך אדוני לאור עולם ועולייך להתפאר לא יבור עוד שמשך וירכך לא יאסף כי אדוני יהיה לך לאור עולם ושמלו יומי אבלך ועמך כולם צדיקים לעולם ירשו ארץ נצר מיושב מעתה ידי להתפאר הקטן יהיה לעולף והיתר לגוי עצום אני אדוני בעיתה אחשנה ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל העולמים צדיק בכל הדורות האל הנאמן האומר ועושה המדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו והנחמים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחר לא ישוב ריקם כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הנאמן בכל דבריו רחם על ציון כי בית חיינו ולעולוב נפש תושיע במהרם ועוננו ברוך אתה אדוני שמעתיון בבניה שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך ובמלכות בדוד משיחך במהרם יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסו לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד ערים את כבודו כי ברישת כבודך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד על התורה ועל האדמה Shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likadusha v'limnuach lekod vod ultif aret al hatov Adonai Eloheinu ach nachnu modim lach Uvmarachim otach Yitbarach Shimcha befi kol chai Tamid leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat
Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Yehelanu. Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Siman tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'siman tov. Yehelanu. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam.
Let's move this over. Oh my God, what is with that? How much did I pay for that? Stand there, Jonah, stand here, but don't touch this thing, it'll kill you. Right? I'm afraid to touch it. Let me just do this. There, that's better. Mazel tov. Look at your mom and dad, say Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Look at your brother and sister and say Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Your little sister has candy, so we're not going to bother her. Right? Grandparents say Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Good, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Torah portion begins with an act of gratitude. The farmer takes the first fruits of the land, which are the sweetest and most precious, and he brings them to the Kohen, to the priest, and he sets them down in front of the altar, and he says, these don't belong to me. These belong to the God who has brought me out of Egypt, brought me across the wilderness, brought me to this good land, and given me all of this as a gift. That is a completely unnatural response. It is a completely counterintuitive response. Most of us, when we do something in the world, say, hey, look at me. Most of us, when we succeed in the world, say, hey, look what I did. Most of us, when we do something amazing in the world, want everybody to notice and take credit. It takes a lifetime to learn how to say, I did this, and I'm proud of what I did. But what I did was only because of what all these other people did for me and for the gifts of God. The beginning of any kind of spiritual life is gratitude. It's the very, very first step. When you were a little kid, which was not so long ago, your mama said, say thank you, right? Your grandparents gave you a Hanukkah gift, say thank you. Someone gave you a birthday gift, say thank you. And every little kid says, thank you. But she meant something by that. It was a very wise thing to do, because gratitude isn't a feeling. Appreciation isn't an emotion. It is a learned response. And it's a learned response based on a way of looking at the world. And the way that you look at the world and the way that you learn that response is by doing it over and over and over again. You look at the world and realize, I'm not alone. I am the product of what other people have invested in me. I'm not alone. I'm connected to all these people. Their love matters to me. Their generosity matters to me. Their giving makes me me. And when that awakens something inside of you, that kind of gratitude, that kind of appreciation is a way of standing in the world. And I'm going to tell you one of the great secrets. I think it's the great secret of your Torah portion. If you learn it, if you learn to live with gratitude and appreciation, if you learn to say thank you, but with your whole heart, you live a much better life. People will want to be with you. Nobody wants to be with the guy who said, look what I did. But everyone wants to be next to the person who says, hey, look at what we did. Nobody wants to be with the guy who says, aren't I stupendous and terrific? But everyone likes standing with the person who says, we all did this together. The person who says, I'm grateful. The person who says, I appreciate this. Now I'll tell you one more secret, which is a sad one, okay? Most grown-ups don't learn this until it's too late. The moment grown-ups learn this is moments of crisis. When something terrible happens, then suddenly they discover what real thankfulness is all about. If you've been watching the pictures on TV of families in Houston whose homes have been flooded, and some guy, some fisherman, some rancher from East Texas shows up in a fishing boat and picks them up off their roof, that's when they learn thankfulness. And a shelter opens up and provides meals and warm beds and dry clothes, that's when they learn thankfulness. But the sad part of that kind of thankfulness, the thankfulness you learn in crisis, is as soon as the crisis is past, you forget it all over again. The kind of thankfulness that your mother taught you, the kind of thankfulness that Torah teaches you, is going to stay with you the rest of your life. Trust me on this one. Okay. If you live with gratitude, you will live a happy life. The only thing in the world more powerful than fear, the only thing in the world more powerful than worry, the only thing more powerful than all of the things that tear us down is the power of gratitude, which will always lift you up. And that's what you have in your portion. I wish you a long and a sweet and a wonderful life, a life of thankfulness. Yisimcha Elohim kefraim u'menashe. May God bless you as God blessed the ancestors of our people. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord God bless you and protect you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha. May God's light shine upon you, and may you find God's light in the eyes of all the people you meet in your life. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. May God lift you up to walk the world with wisdom and strength and courage and learning and thankfulness, and may you become a vessel of God's peace. Amen. I want to ask your mom and dad if they'll please rise and accept our wishes of Mazal Tov for very sweet moments from your kids. This is number 3. Number 3s always get lost in the shuffle, right? Number 3s always get left behind in the gas station when you go on a family trip. Number 3s get forgotten at school when it's carpool time. Number 3s get left on the soccer field till it gets dark. This one's really special. Please don't forget him. Mazal Tov to you. Many, many, many sweet years from the children you've shared with us. Mazal Tov. I want to ask your whole family, your whole mishpacha, to please rise and accept our wishes of Mazal Tov for sweet moments with your children and your grandchildren, with those you love. And I ask the whole community now to rise and share together the blessings of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'giyanu lazman hazeh. Blessed is God who gives us moments of joy, of sweetness, and of vision. Blessed is God who shares with us children who warm our hearts. Mazel tov. Siman tov, or mazel tov, or mazel tov, or siman tov. Siman, Ashrei. Where's Ashrei? Ashrei. Mazel tov, or siman tov, yeah. Hey lanu. Siman tov, or mazel tov. Mazel tov, or siman tov, or mazel tov, or siman tov, or mazel tov, or siman tov, Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, Ulechol Yisrael. Hoy David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Mazel tov. Please be seated. We return now to the blue prayer book, page 151, Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Odi Hallelujah, Selah. Ashrei Ha'am Shekacha Lo, Ashrei Ha'am She'Adonai Elohav, Tehillah LeDavid, Aromimcha Elohai HaMelech, Va'avarcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed, Bechol Yom Avarchecha, Ve'alelah Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed, Gadol Adonai Umhulal Meod, Ve'lig Dulato Ein Cheker, Dor LeDori Shabach Ma'asecha, Ugvorachtecha Yagidu, Hadar Kavod Hodecha, V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha, Ve'ezuz Norotecha Yomeru, Uglotcha Asaprena, Zecher Ravtucha Yobiu, V'tzidkatcha Yeranenu, Chanun V'rachum Adonai, Erech Apayim Ugdel Chased, Tov Adonai Lakol, V'rachaman al kol ma'asav, Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, V'halel sidecha yevarchucha, Kevod malchuto yomeru, Ugdvuratcha yedaberu, Lodia lifnei ladam gevrotav, Uchot adar malchuto, Malchutcha malchut kol ha'amim, Umemshaltecha bechol dor vador, Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, Vezokef lechol hakfufim, Einei kol elecha yesaberu, Ve'ata noten lahem et elcham be'ito, Fotea echet yadecha, Masbiach lechol chai ratzon, Tzadik Adonai bechol devarchav, Ve'chasid bechol ha'asav, Charov Adonai lechol kurav, Lechol asher yikra'uhu ve'emet, Ratzon yarei uvnatzeh, Ve'et shefatam berishmai ushiem, Shomer Adonai et kol arvav, Et kol Moshaim Yashmid, Tehillat Adonai Yedaber Pi, Vivarech kol basar, Shem kodsho le'olam va'ed, Ve'enachnu nevarech ya, Ve'ata v'rod olam.
Hallelujah. We offer our prayers for this Shabbos for those in our families and our circles of friends who are ill, who are in the hospital, or who suffer. If there's someone close to you who is sick, then stop a moment and share with me this prayer. Mishaberach avotenu Avram, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, hu yivarech v'yirapeh kol hacholim b'kilatenu hakdosha. May you, who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless all our ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage and hope. May they know they have in our holy community men and women and children who pray for the skill of the physician, who pray for the recovery of body and wholeness of spirit. Teach us to remember thy words, from the void and vastness of the darkness, let there be light. And let us pray. Amen. We turn now to the prayer book, page 153. We rise all together as the Sefer Torah is lifted and carried. We call forward to the bima for the honor of opening the ark, Aliza, Kiana, and Mia, and Margaret, and to carry the Torah, Bobby, and to replace the Torah, Joshua. Page 153 in your prayer book.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizkov Shemo levado, ono al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem kerem le'amu, tehillah lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai Benelim, Havul Adonai Kavod Va'oz, Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai Hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Al Hamayim, El HaKavod Hirim, Adonai Al Mayim Rabim. Kol Adonai Ba'koach, Kol Adonai Behadar, Kol Adonai Shomer Arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et Arzei HaLevanon, Vayarkidem Kemo Egel, Levanon Vasirion, Kemo Even Reimim. Kol Adonai Chotzev Lavotesh, Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh, Kol Adonai Yechol Elayalot, Vayechesof Yarot, Uvehechalo Kolo Omer Kavod. Adonai lamabur yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam. Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Yisrael ve'oraita, kodesh bericho faneho. Yisrael ve'oraita, kodesh bericho charu. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah. 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 Uvenucho yomar. Ki lekachto natati lachem torati al tazovu etz chaim hi lamachazikim v'tomcheha meushar l'racheha darecheino v'chol nativoteha shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashua Chadesh, Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Please be seated for just a moment. I received a call once from a member of the synagogue who told me that her niece was very ill with cancer at UCLA, and her sister, who's the mother of the niece, wanted to talk to a rabbi. And I agreed immediately. I'd be glad to see her. So the woman came. They lived someplace else, and she came to see me. And I was sitting in the office. The secretary said, "She's here to see you." So I came out to the waiting room to greet this woman. And I put out my hand and said, I'm Rabbi Feinstein. I'm very sorry to hear about your daughter. And the woman looked up at me and she pointed at me. And in rabbi school, they taught us that when they point at you, it's never good. And she said, you the rabbi? And I said, yeah. She said, well, listen here. I don't believe in God. And I don't believe in religion. And I think all of this is a bunch of foolish hocus pocus. So don't you offer me any of your stupid prayers, and don't you ask me for money, and don't you push me to believe something, because I think all of this is nonsense. She used a stronger word than nonsense, but I think all of this is nonsense. None of it is meaningful. It has no meaning whatsoever. I was religious when I was a little kid. I gave it up when I became an adult, because no adult can believe in any of this stuff. So don't try any of that stuff. I said, how do you do? Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom. Would you like to come in and talk? And she said, yeah. So she comes into my office, offered her a glass of water, a cup of tea. She said, sits down next to me, across from me, and she says, I just want to tell you one again, I don't believe in any of this stuff. I gave up religion when I was a small child because it was terrible. It's all a bunch of rules and stupid stuff. And don't ask me for any prayers, and don't ask me for any money, because I don't believe in God. I said, okay, what can I do for you? I just have one question for you, Rabbi. And what's that? Why is God doing this to me? Whoa. Why is God doing this to me? And I sat for just a moment in silence, trying to take in her question. Just think of this for a moment. Here is a woman who is a mother, and she is suffering the very worst thing in the world that a mother can suffer. Her teenage daughter is very, very ill. Her teenage daughter who she loves, she's a single parent, raising this daughter on her own, is suffering. The daughter is suffering, and the mother is suffering even more than the daughter, because the mother suffers the daughter's pain, and the mother suffers the horrible helplessness of watching someone who is attached to your heart and soul, watching someone suffer in front of you and not being able to do anything about it. She's suffering, and her whole world has been turned inside out and upside down, because none of this makes any sense to her. She starts telling me, I'm a good person, Rabbi. I volunteer my time. I give charity. And she started describing all of the things she does. And she is indeed a very good person. She lives an exemplary moral life, a life any one of us would be proud of. And she repeats to me, I do all of this stuff, and this is what God does to me. This is what we call bad religion. There's good medicine and bad medicine, right? Good medicine responds to the problem at hand. Bad medicine makes things worse. Nobody gives bad medicine on purpose. It's a misdiagnosis. Well, there's good religion and bad religion. In this case, it's bad religion, because you know what happens? This religion's making it worse. Because here's a woman who's suffering horribly because of her child. And she's suffering horribly because of her helplessness. And she has this idea that she heard when she was young, that the reason you suffer is because God's punishing you. So now, not only does she suffer, we make her suffer double, because we say you're being punished, therefore you deserve what's happening to you. She believes that her child is suffering because of something she did. Remember, the question wasn't, why is God doing this to my kid? The question is, why is God doing this to me? She believes God is punishing her through her kid. We call that child sacrifice. We gave that up some millennia ago, but that's what she believes. And as they say on television, wait, it gets worse. Because not only does she believe that God is punishing her, but she doesn't know the sin. She can't figure out for what sin she is being punished with this terrible malady. And because she has no religion, she has no way to talk to that God. She has no way to expiate the sin. We've made it triply worse. Now, where did she get this idea that a child who has a tumor in her body is a punishment to a mother who committed a moral offense? That's called childish religion. We all believed that when we were little kids, because we all grew up with parents, right? And parents punished us when we were bad. If you belted your little brother, you got sent to your room without supper, right? If you did something, you said a bad word, you got your mouth washed out with soap. So we imagined that God must run the universe the same way. Mama sins, baby hurts. Now, why did she adopt this idea? A woman who says, I don't believe in God, asks me, why did God do this to me? Because she's dealing with something that no human heart can deal with. She's dealing with the utterly terrifying truth of the chaotic nature of the universe. And when you're facing chaos, when you're facing the utter meaningless darkness of chaos, you will grasp at any order you can find. Any order that you can find that might give you some control over this circumstance now becomes something that you need. So she reaches back through her history to the last religion she knew, which was the religion she gave up when she was 7 or 8 years old, and that becomes her operant theology. Anyone here, God forbid, ever drop your computer? Or you have a power outage at your house and all the appliances turn off? When the power comes back on, they all flash 0 or midnight, right? That's called the default setting of your appliance. That's the setting that was there at the factory when they made the thing. This woman is defaulting to the default theology she had when she was 7. She's facing the worst crisis a mother can face, and she goes back to the theology, the way of looking at the world that she learned when she was 7 or 8 years old, when God is this Father in heaven who casts down lightning bolts of punishment on bad little girls. And at least that gives her some sense of the orderliness of the universe. But it makes it worse because she suffers double. This morning and yesterday morning in the Washington Post, there was an editorial. I commend it to your attention. It's called, "The Hurricane Wasn't Because of Lesbians." And Dana Milbank, who is the columnist for the Washington Post, talks about the fact that there are preachers, very fundamentalist preachers all over the country, giving sermons about why the hurricanes came. One of the preachers said the hurricane hit Houston because it had a lesbian mayor. And the people of Houston are being punished because of that lesbian mayor. And the people of Florida are about to be punished because Florida, after all, is the world capital of lesbians and gay people. And somebody pointed out to these guys that both Florida and Houston voted for Trump in the last election. Does that not redeem them? Or maybe they're being punished because they voted for Trump, you know? I live in Northridge. I used to live in Granada Hills. You remember the Granada Hills, the Northridge earthquake? The Northridge earthquake was under my kitchen. The epicenter of the 1994 Northridge earthquake was under Nina and our kitchen. Our house jumped 8 feet in the air. And when it landed, we had a beautiful view of the North San Fernando Valley where the back wall of the bedroom used to be. We lost everything. And then came a preacher on the radio. I heard the guy, and he said, it was Pat Robertson, I'll name him, because he said that the Northridge earthquake happened because God was angry at the San Fernando Valley, because that's where all the pornography is made. Now, this was particularly disconcerting to my rabbi wife and rabbi husband, right? For 2 reasons. One is because we have nothing to do with that, and our house was just destroyed. The second thing that made it even more disconcerting is that we lived on a corner lot. The next house over, our next-door neighbor, was a gentleman who is one of the most prolific purveyors of pornography in the world. Mr. Tushy lived next door, and Mr. T, who lived next door, he lost a teacup. Earthquakes come in sine waves. We hit the sine wave. He hit the bottom of the wave. Nothing in his house broke except a teacup. Nothing. We lost everything. That is, God, if this was a punishment from God, God's not exactly precise. It was really funny because 5 weeks later, State Farm Insurance came to the house, a beautiful young man from Kansas City, and he took all day to do the assessment of our damage. We had earthquake insurance, which was good. And he sits down with Nina and me, and he says, okay, let's talk about what you lost. Let's go room by room. Let's start with the kitchen. What'd you lose? And we said, we lost 6 sets of dishes. And he puts his pencil down. He said, no, you didn't. We said, no, really. Milchik, Fleischik, Shabbos, Fleischiks. Pesach milchiks, Pesach fleishik, Shabbos Pesach fleishiks. So he has to write a report to State Farm Insurance. How do y'all spell Shabbos Pesach fleishiks? So he finishes and he says to me, why do you have 6 sets of dishes? And I say, because we're a very religious family. And he said, you know, for a religious family, your house took a hell of a beating. I thought the Lord was your shepherd or something. He said, you know that next door? I said, yeah, I know, Mr. T next door. He said, he lost a teacup. You lost everything. Where's your God now? And by the way, that was not an unserious question. That was a pretty serious question. And only because I'm a student of Rabbi Schulweiss, I had the answer. I said, God's here. He sent State Farm Insurance. And the man said, touche, and wrote me a very large check. God did not punish Houston. God does not punish with earthquakes or with hurricanes or with cancer. God does not punish. The Talmud teaches olam kemin hago noheg. The world works on a natural cycle. Hurricanes come because of the prevailing temperatures of water and land and sky, because of wind and pressure. Hurricanes wash over the country because of the directionality of wind currents. Earthquakes come because tectonic plates move. God does not cause that to happen. God sent neighbors and friends to help us. You saw the pictures this week? You saw the pictures this week of farmers and ranchers and fishermen and cowboys who loaded their fishing boats on the back of their pick-me-up trucks and went down to Houston, drove into the storm so that they could rescue neighbors and friends, and went from house to house rescuing people. God showed you. You saw pictures of Coast Guard men and women with helicopters plucking people off of rooftops. You saw pictures of the Red Cross coming and feeding 20, 30, 40,000 people in the Houston arenas where they took shelter. That's where God was. God does not punish. God does not punish, but God redeems through the hands of those who are ready to help. This is very important because we're about to begin the high holidays. In the high holiday liturgy, the prayers we're going to say, just like the Torah reading that Jonah read for us this morning, is full of this language about God punishing. So I want to tell you now that I don't believe that. I believe the Torah meant that as a metaphor. When Jonah and I read the Torah portion, I asked him a question. What's the difference between a punishment and a consequence? He's a bright kid. He knew the answer right away. When I don't listen to my mom and she sends me to my room, that's a punishment. When I don't listen to my mom and she asks me to set the table for dinner and I have to set the table for a whole week, that's a consequence. When there's a result of an act that leads to natural ends, that's a consequence. There are consequences to collective moral decisions. If we fill the earth with poison, we live in a poisoned earth. That's not God's punishment. That's a consequence. If you build chemical plants near urban areas and hurricanes come and they blow up and they spread poison all over the city, that's not God's punishment. That's a consequence of unwise decisions. If we build houses that aren't strong enough to withstand earthquakes and hurricanes, if we build in areas where water is supposed to go and floods come and destroy our homes, that's not God's punishment. That's a consequence. There are consequences to decisions, but they are the natural results of the decisions we make, and they ask us to be wiser and more careful and more disciplined in the way we behave in the world, but those are not punishments. And if we love each other and care for each other and we hold out a hand to one another, especially those who are broken, and say, I see you and I see your pain and I'm here for you, then we get blessings from God. The blessings of open hands and open hearts and open eyes and open souls. And that's what we've taught your children. That's the blessings of God that we've taught your children. And the woman sat in front of me and she said, why did God do this to me? And I said to her, you know, I'm a cancer patient. She said, you are? I said, yes, twice. I had very, 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 very serious metastasized colon cancer. She said, but you're a rabbi. I said, yeah. Because, you know, what she means by that is like, you're on his team, you know, you're on God's team. Like, this can happen to you. I said, it happens to everybody. It wasn't God's punishment. I got my cancer the old-fashioned way. I had lousy genetics. I said, but you know what happened to me? Wise doctors, caring nurses, beautiful community, strong family, medicine that worked. And I got to live in the world a little while longer. I discovered that in every corner of my adversity, there were angels waiting for me. Angels, people who I never met before and didn't know who I was, but opened their hands and opened their hearts and applied their wisdom and their knowledge. Scientists and doctors who worked 15, 16, 17 hours a day to heal and to help. Nurses who opened their hearts to me and held me when I was sick. Community members who protected me and my family. That's how God works in the world. Cancer is no punishment, but the open hands of a healer and of a friend and of a community member, that's how God blesses us. And that's how God blesses and curses the world. We will come to shul in a week and a half and ask God for leniency and judgment, not because God's going to curse us, but because we've made unwise decisions collectively as a nation and as a world and individually, and we'll ask God for a second chance. That this time we might open our hands to one another and love each other as the way we were taught. That this time we might be the blessings to one another that we were asked to be in Torah. The hurricane didn't come because God is angry at lesbians. The hurricane came because of winds and pressure and heat. But the hurricane brought out the angels in us to help and care one another. May there always be angels waiting for us when we are in need. We rise together and pray, page 155 in the prayer book.
יתגדל מקרא שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך חירוצי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב והימרו. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי הלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתשומע וינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו. בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחה ונחמתה, דמירה מעלמה והימרו. אמן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. מכלכל לחיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים. מקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 ונקדישך כסור שיח שרפי קודש. לי 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 המקדישים שמך בקודש. לי 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 המקדישים שמך בקודש. לי 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 לי, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ. כבודו כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה. איה מקום כבודו ליומתם, ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים, ויחון עמם יחד עם שמו. ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד. 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 פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים שמע ישראל. הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו, שנית לעיני כל חי. הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו, שנית לעיני כל חי. להיות לכם לאלוהים, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים. קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים. קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד לעולם ועד לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה לעולם ועד לעולם ועד לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
As you finish your prayers, you're welcome to be seated. We'll continue with the cantor, page 181.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
בעלמא נברא חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך. לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן מעלמה ואמרו תקבל צלות הון ורוחות לכל ישראל קודם אבן ושמיא ואמרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו עושה שלום במרומה יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמרו אמן יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל יעשה שלום Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ein Keloheinu, ein Kadonenu, ein Kemalkeinu, ein Kemoshienu, mi Eloheinu, mi Kadonenu, mi Kemalkeinu, mi Kemoshienu, no de l'Eloheinu, no de l'Adonenu, no de l'Emalkeinu, no de l'Moshienu. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Atahu shehiktiru avoteinu lefonecha et ketoret hasamim. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שעונה את השמיים ויוסר הארץ. ככתוב בתורתך ארוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
There are those among us this Shabbat, hearts are heavy with grief and who remember loved ones this Shabbat. The words of the mourner's Kaddish found on page 184. We ask those who recite the Kaddish in memory of loved ones or observance of a yard site to please remain standing as everyone else in the community is seated. It's a custom here at VBS that if you find yourself sitting near someone who's standing up by themselves, we'll ask that you go and stand with them so that no one grieves or mourns alone when friends and community are present. This week, our community notes with deepest sadness the passing of Frida Axelrod, the mother of Lenny and Rabbi Mark Sack, Steve and Mindy Axelrod, grandmother of Amy and Lauren Green, Matthew and Ann Greenfield and Maxim Axelrod, great-grandmother of our students Micah and Sophie Green, Noah and Hannah Greenfield. We note the passing of Nancy Calvin, the sister of our dear friend Marley Goldberg, the passing of Sarah Pauline Harwitt, who's the mother of our teacher, Cantor Jay Harwitt, Ann Jakowski, of Roberta Schotten and Diane Coletti, a grandmother and a great-grandmother, and the passing of Pamela Roby, the daughter of Gloria Siegel, wife of Kevin Roby, mother of Ariana, sister of Diana and Daniel. To all of those families and to all who mourn this Shabbat, we offer you our deepest prayers and our hope for peace and comfort. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agalau v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mivarach leolam olmei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Huyaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Please be seated. It is our privilege to welcome you to Valley Beth Shalom this Shabbat, and hope that this is a very pleasant and wonderful Shabbat. We would like to offer our congratulations to Jonah and his family on the simcha of his bar mitzvah. Mazal tov to all of you, and may you have many, many more simchas from your beautiful children. Mazal tov. I want to welcome you and all of your family to celebrate with us. Following the service and celebration of Jonah's bar mitzvah, everyone is invited to Kiddush lunch, which will be served in Malkin, which is just one room over this way. Please join us for Shabbos Kiddush. A very special thank you to Cantor Barron, to Chris Harden, and to Yossi Dresner for leading us in prayers this morning. Just a few coming events. This is the beginning of the holiday season. We would love to have you here at VBS to pray with us and learn with us and celebrate the new Jewish year together. If you're a member of the congregation, you will be getting your seat tickets in the mail this week. They were stuffed yesterday and dropped off at the post office. A uniformed representative of the United States government will come to your door and bring you your high holiday tickets. Please look very carefully at the schedule and at those tickets. You need tickets to get in for the holidays because of security reasons. We will not exclude anybody from being part of Yontif, but you need a ticket so we know who you are and we can be safe in this building. If you are not a member of VBS and would like to be with us on the holidays, we would love to have you here. Please call the phone number of the office and tell them that Rabbi Feinstein inspired you to join the synagogue and to be part of our high holiday worship. The phone number is, repeat after me, 818-788-6000. Kyle, what number? Give me it. 6,000. Good, 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 good. Mrs. Gill, what's the number? You too can be a member of Valley Beth Shalom. You just call 818. And you tell the operator, I want to pray with the Jews of Valley Beth Shalom, and they will make this possible. You will be so inspired that you will spend the rest of your life walking around muttering 818-788-6000. Now, we take Jews of all kinds. We don't care how long you've been a Jew. We don't care how well you do it. We want you here. We can make you better at it. In particular, we have a very beautiful special service for Jews of Middle Eastern origin, for Mizrahi Jews in the Persian and Iraqi tradition. David, stand up and tell us about that service. Right, 818-788-6000. So if your family comes from Baghdad, or Tikrit, or Tehran, or Shiraz, or Philadelphia, or Canoga Park, we have a service that will warm your heart. So please come and pray with us. We'd love to have you. And once again, that phone number is? There you go. This week we begin ready for the holidays. If all the members of the synagogue will have received in the mail an invitation to participate in the annual fund, which is our way to fund scholarships for all of our children who need to come and learn with us. Please be very generous when you fill that out and return it. Those who are being generous, there's a special event for you on Wednesday. It's included in the synagogue announcements. Just take a look. And next Saturday night is Selichot. Selichot is that beautiful service that welcomes the beginning of the holiday season. We're going to begin here at the synagogue with some learning at 7 o'clock, followed by the traditional ice cream dessert, just like Moses had on Mount Sinai. Havdalah, and then a beautiful musical Slichot service, and everyone is certainly invited. It would be our privilege to have you with us. We wish everybody Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova, a safe and a warm and a beautiful new year. Ask everyone please to rise. We'll ask Jonah's family to join us on the bima. Put your arms about the people next to you. Draw them close. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. V'shamru
b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz ubayom ha-shevi Shabbat v'yinafash Al kein berach Adonai et yom ha-Shabbat v'yitkadshehu savri givrotai v'rabotai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam harei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol. Yitzir nivra le'et nasa v'chefso kol Azai melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yeh b'tifara yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 beyado avkid ruchi beiti hishan veyahira meim ruchi geviati Adonai li velo ira yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la 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 Shabbat Shalom.